train rolling. First pitch on its way. Down the first baseline. To his left, Jimenez. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The batter, designated hitter.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the belt, kicks and deals. In tied at 93, ball one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already one homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the run is Austin. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And that lead disappears with it as this is now a 3-3 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
First offering on its way. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Standing in now, Mitch Moreland. And right away he chases a fastball. Not the best effort there, and it's strike one. He doubled his last time through. Down and away, ball one. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Hoping to keep it tied, here it comes. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And there's a base hit on the line. And the runner from second is in to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call it. Jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And it's off the green monster. Moreland rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay to the plate. And he is going to beat the throw home as he scores to make this a 5-3 game now.
Yeah, and it was a good pitch. Almost getting it past him, but he catches up to it at the last second and goes to the opposite field, and the ball makes it all the way to the wall, allowing him to hustle all the way around for a triple.
Into the box now, Steve Pierce, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 6-3 game.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Matt Belisle will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Austin's in pursuit, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. We're through 5 here at the ball. Stepping into the box, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on swivel.
And that misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, ball 3, and the Twins would love to get this inning started any way they could to get that leadoff guy on.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
In the dirt, and now let's see the tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Logan Forsythe, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Now at the plate, Logan Forsythe. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, he's 1 for 2. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Just a touch outside, 1-2. Smith stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bounced softly in front of the plate. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Twins strand a pair. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Next up for the Red Sox, Blake Swihart will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Xander Bogaerts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Buxton on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in, Ian Kinsler, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Kinsler.
First pitch on its way. To short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in. Now at the plate, Jason Castro, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Castro.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 1-2 to the Twins catcher.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jason Castro is retired to kick off the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though. Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. And he lays off for ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. VR at second with 2 down. 3-2 now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see some.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Minnesota. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Alan Guznitz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here's J.D. Martinez. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Here it comes on 0-2. Curveball that time, not even close. Down the third baseline, taken in by Forsythe. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. This is line to left. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Striding in once again, Eddie Rosario. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's 2 for 3. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Trey Mancini is on deck. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Rosario gets his lead at first, nobody out. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Bellinger's under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Tyler Austin now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Scooped up, 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball. Trevor Hildenberger is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Leading off for the Red Sox, center fielder.
Here's the pitch.
Cody Bellinger.
committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
0-2.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. Hildenberger is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
2-2.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's Steve Pearce now. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rosario is there. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping up now, Renato Nunez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The win would belong to David Price if the lead holds up. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
In there, a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
A ball and a strike now. Jimenez leads off first with 1 away. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Boston used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. David Price records his 14th winning decision of the season. Jose Barrios struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Joe Kelly works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 2nd. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a present.